Hey guys, it's Shalise, and today I am coming with a recipe for sugar-free gummy worms. So I have an addiction to gummy worms. I love gummy worms. Love, 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 love. And yeah, I just have an addiction to gummy worms. So while I'm on the HCG plan, I decided I need to make some gummy worms that are sugar-free because I love gummy worms. So I found a couple of different recipes and I've kind of tailored it to my liking, and I'm going to show you guys just how to make it. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm doing a small batch. So the first thing you're going to need is gelatin. You can use Knox, or I just use the store brand because it's all the same thing. Unflavored gelatin, 2 packs. You're going to need 1 full pack of sugar-free Jello. Again, I use store brand because why not? And then molds of your choice. Now you can also use like a baking pan and just spray the bottom with coconut oil just lightly so it doesn't stick. And you can use cookie cutters or cut it up or whatever. Sorry, the noise in the background is my microwave boiling water. So, but I'm going to use, I'm going to use Hello Kitty molds and Marvel molds because my kids also love candy, but we don't buy it. And I thought this would be a fun little way to have candy in the house for them that is virtually no calories. Okay, so it's like 10 calories, 1 gram of carbs, no sugar, and 1 gram of protein too. So, and this is for the entire, oh, it doesn't have that on there, but everything on that one, I'll check that in a minute. But so this entire pack is going to be about 10 calories for the entire batch. And I sure hope to God we're not going to be eating an entire batch, you know, in one sitting, and then 1 gram of carbs. I will check really quick the box for the gelatin. Be right back. Okay, here we go. So for the Knox gelatin, or the bootleg gelatin, it's 30 calories, 0 carbs, 7 grams of protein. So, and that's for 1 envelope. So we have 2 envelopes here. So it's going to be 60 plus 10, 70 calories. Now you're going to count this towards your protein calories. Because it has 7 grams of protein, 1 gram here, so it's going to be 8 grams of protein, and then 1 carb. So your PFC, guess what it is? 7. So this is a wonderful choice. Now, if you are, what is the word I'm looking for? If you don't use aspartame, or sucralose or anything like that, and you're sticking with stevia, do not use this Jello. You would then use probably 2 more packets of the gelatin, and then you can put your own sweetener in it. You can put your stevia in it, and maybe some fruit extracts, or I'm trying to think what else, like drink mixes that you like, or like the, you know, the I think it's Neo, the drops that people are using. You know, let me turn this around. Okay, so like I was saying, or the drops that people put in their bottles of water that's flavored with stevia, you can use that as a sweetener as well, and maybe some food coloring or something. So you can use that instead of the Jello if you are sticking with stevia as your sweetener. I use different sweeteners. That is neither here nor there. So I just wanted to give you that option. Okay, so to make this, you're also going to need 2/3 of a cup of water. And I guess I should have opened everything first, so hold on. All right, sorry guys, I'm working with one hand here while the other hand is on the phone. So you're going to boil your water. I just did it in the microwave. And then you're going to add your 2 packets of gelatin and your 1 packet of Jello. And you're just going to stir. And you're going to stir and stir and stir and stir until there are no lumps or clumps, basically until everything melts. And that's why you need to make sure that you have boiling hot water. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. All right, and that is pretty much it. So as you see, it's already starting to cool down, but it is completely all melted in there. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly pour this into my molds. Now this was not as big of a batch as I anticipated, so we're just gonna do probably one and probably not the whole thing. Now these molds are pretty deep, so I'm gonna try to go halfway so that way they kind of cool faster. And again, this is a trial. This is a very small batch because if they, oh, well, that one's all full. Okay, they're just gonna all be full. And they'll just take a little longer. So yeah, it's a small batch. I want to make sure they're gonna come out good and the consistency and all that. So that is that. All right, so I'm gonna use my other hand to scrape the rest of that off and put it into one of the molds, and I'm gonna pop it into the freezer for about 10 minutes and check it to see where it's at, and I'll give you an update at that time. All right, so these have been in here for 10 minutes in the freezer. I just took them out, and let's see, I touched the top and they were pretty firm, and this is going to be very difficult. Oh, there we go. Maybe not, maybe so. All right, yes. So here's Iron Man. It's very, very jelly-like. Yay, I was afraid it was going to be too much like Jello. Awesome, look at this. This is so awesome. All right, so here's the test. Let's taste it. All right, so here is the test. Say hi, Jay. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. When you're chewing it, it starts to melt a little differently than a regular gummy worm. I can deal with it. This is a bomb. So anyway, that's the recipe for sugar-free jelly candy, because they're not jelly, Jesus. There's the recipe for sugar-free gummy candies, because these aren't worms or bears. I have an Iron Man here. He's delicious. Till next time.